Hi, I'm Heather from Bike Action, and today I'm going to show you how to take off your rear wheel so that if you need to change an inner tube, you can do that easily. So the first step is you need to make sure that your gear, that you're on the smallest cog, so your highest gear. So you just want to shift your gears to get that where you want it before you go taking off your wheel. Okay, so now taking off the rear wheel is obviously a little trickier than taking off the front wheel because you have your chain ring and derailleur and everything at this part of the bike. So my bike has quick releases, so it's pretty simple to remove. So on this side, I've just got a little lever here, and I want to make sure that I'm holding on to the wheel so that it's not just going to fall on me, but opening that up, it's nice and loose, and then I can just slide it out of the drop downs and unhook the chain, and you've got a wheel. So the next step is going to be removing the tire. So you want to get to your inner tube inside, which we'll show you in the next video how to repair an inner tube with a patch. But before you can do any of that, you need to take off the tire. So I have Presta valves, which are very easy to use. You just unscrew this little valve bit here and then press down and it lets the air out. So you want to get it nice and soft. The more deflated, the better in terms of being able to get the tire off easily. So then in your road readiness kit that you've borrowed from the library, we have a set of tire levers. So the tire levers, there are 3. The trick is you want to hook this bit of the tire lever under the bead of the tire. So that's that little wire edge that's inside your rim. It can be kind of tricky. It depends on your tire. Mine is pretty tight, so it's pretty hard to get in there sometimes. So you just kind of gotta keep at it until you get that lever in. And then if you've got it placed right, you can hook it onto the spoke so it's in place. And then you take your next tire lever and just a little farther along, you want to do the same thing again. So you're just kind of bit by bit working that tire off of the rim. And again, this tire is pretty tight on here, so it's going to take me a bit of effort to really push the tire lever underneath the bead. Sorry. Boy, oh boy. Heather. Hey, Peter.
In that situation, you might be in better shape to go closer in.
Okay.
Just because there's not a whole lot of. This is a really tricky tire, and some people might run into that. So the closer you can get the levers together, the better luck you might have in getting underneath. So there, I should be under on that one.
There we go.
And then again, close again. And once you get 3 in, and you get that bead far enough off, you're usually okay because one frees up like that, and then you can run it underneath like this. Oop. And just run it around the edge of the tire, and it just kind of like a shoehorn pulls it off.
A shoehorn, that's an old reference.
It is.
All right, so once you've got your tire off like that, then you should be able to pull your inner tube out, which actually we'll show you in the next video. So you can learn how to remove your inner tube all the way and give it a patch if it's got a hole in it and needs to be repaired, or you can replace it if you're putting an entirely new inner tube in. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Removing your wheel and your tire.